location to film an abandoned prison. The building still had power. He did not realize, until reviewing the footage later, that the security cameras had activated the moment he walked inside.
Tonight, I'm exploring an abandoned prison at an undisclosed location.
Yo,
At first, I was surprised to find the building still had power.
yes, that's what I was about to say. If the camera turned on, that means the building has power.
But what I didn't realize at the time, however, was that the security cameras activated the second I entered the prison.
When this was built,
As I explored deeper inside, nothing seemed unusual. That was until I started to notice unsettling signs of recent activity in the building.
He worked the cells first. The bedrooms still had bed frames and mattresses. A few rooms had personal items left behind by the last people held there. He noted the institutional layout: solid concrete, small windows, locked doors with viewing slots. Then one of the lights cut off in front of him.
no way. Maybe that's quarters. But still, that's terrifying, man. Just to know there's somebody there with you. And it's a night. Yo.
Oh, why
Oh,
did that
hell
light
no.
just cut off like that?
Oh hell no. He needs to get the hell out.
In a side room, he found a wall set up for target practice. Bullet holes were clustered in patterns. He took a closer look at the spent casings on the floor. The groupings on the targets suggested law enforcement training. The casings on the floor told him the weapon had been fired
Alright, but why the hell there's a kid's picture on it?
recently.
Target practice. Other ones. Look at the groupings. This is definitely from law enforcement. Just a solid room.
What is it called? Consolatory room?
Oh, it has power. What the? Look at
Oh.
that.
It's a
Oh, that
casing.
has been fired. Interesting.
He kept moving. He found a section that looked like it had been converted for women. Tampons left in a toilet, different layout. The doors were all locked. He could hear something moving in the building. He turned the camera on himself
Yo,
and said it
nah.
would be creepy to find a person inside
Yo.
one of these rooms.
Blocked.
No, hell no. He heard somebody walking.
They're all locked.
I'm not gonna lie, if I hear something like that, I will shit my pants and run away.
Toilet. This must have been where the women were.
One is open. The last one.
Had me creepy to find a person laying back in one of these rooms.
I started hearing machine noises, but wasn't sure. It almost sounded like an electric saw or drill. So I sat in a cell for a while quietly, but I didn't hear anything. Turns out that was a mistake. Yo. This is complete horror. Why the hell did he sit in a goddamn cell? There's somebody?
The video ends with, "To be continued." Urbex Hill left the building before encountering whoever was inside it with him. The prison had power, the cameras were active, the targets had been fired into recently, the doors were locked from the inside. Whatever was happening in the building was not part of its closure. Someone was still using it for target practice, for storage, for shelter, or for something the next video may answer. The viewer of this source has to wait for the follow-up to find out who was in there with him.
Wait.
2025, Adam Mark Explores drove to Villa Pertone, an abandoned children's asylum in Italy, with a long and well-documented history of harm. The building had been constructed as a noble villa in the 17th century. In the late 1800s, it became a private
still standing
psychiatric hospital where wealthy Italian families committed their children in secret. During World War II, the Nazis used the building to hold and torture political prisoners. After the war, it returned to use as a psychiatric institution until 1978, when Italy passed Law 180 and shut its asylums permanently. Adam went in with his partner Sion and a backpack full of paranormal investigation equipment. The equipment is what most of the video documents. The basement is where the entry's real evidence is. They worked the upper floors first, the cells with peepholes in the doors, the shower blocks with no privacy partitions, the dormitory rooms where patients had been stacked multiple to a space. Sion noted that the bars on the windows did not match every room. The upper floors had wards instead of cells, suggesting different categories of patients.
Okay, explorers, we are inside the old asylum now. It's absolutely insane in here, isn't it? And the vibes off the chart. We've got the Ovulus. Sean's got the K2. Just started.
Wait, that's to detect a ghost.
Now, perfect on time. This has already said reveal and hell as we were setting up. But that's strange.
Yeah, that's strange.
Should we walk through these back rooms, do a bit of a paranormal explore, see if we can get anything? Check this, the old bathrooms. I thought I heard some shuffling then. Even the old toilet doors have the peepholes on them. Shower block there.
No privacy.
But this is vibes. Look at the old doors. Paint peel everywhere. I think the best thing for us to do is just listen out.
Yeah, man, because it's from the 17th century, so obviously it's gonna be all messed up.
Really? Get some equipment out and see if anybody is still here.
But the thing is still standing. The building is still standing.
I've already spotted something. Check this out. Shoes. The old
I think majority of the building from the 1700, if you don't maintain it, they will collapse eventually.
bed cot.
Their K2 meter started reading consistently in one specific upper room. They set up additional equipment.
Man,
The
look at the thickness of the wall. It's huge.
device produced words Adam and Cian connected
It's
to
like
a name and a description. A nurse
5
called
feet.
Alice. The equipment kept responding. Adam said on camera he had never seen it act like that before.
How amazing is this view?
Yup.
Absolutely stunning.
Should we head back inside and get some more equipment out? See if we can get anything else?
Yeah, do you want to stay on this top floor and see? Or do you want to go down to the bottom?
Yeah, maybe go down to the top floor where the K2 was doing the most. Yeah, and then we'll work our way down to the basement. Let's do it, explorers. Should be interesting. Guys, we've just set the bell up. It hasn't stopped. We've got the REM pod. And we're just in the multiple cells. Look at it.
Oh my god.
So you are telling me somebody, the ghost,
I've never seen it go off that
is
much.
ringing the bell.
And the REM pod. The K2.
Casey went off.
Oh my god. The hell. Grab the Ovulus. Okay, so you're willing to communicate with us?
It said, there's Alice, Lady, Malevolent.
Yeah, come here.
So they have some kind of translator
Said
now?
what? Alice, Lady, Malevolent. So there's a lady here called Alice. She doesn't want us here.
She does want us here.
Oh, alright.
Was she mean? Was she a horrible lady?
Oh my god.
Did she work here?
It's like someone sat there just like,
How is that possible?
oh my god.
Like, those devices are reliable. But
This is mad.
It's absolutely
you can manage it from outside.
So there was a woman called
Like-
Alice that worked there. She didn't like.
I will show like those devices are not like Bluetooth via Bluetooth connected, and somebody else outside is controlling those.
The patients that were here. She was mean to them.
They moved down to the basement. The space was a separate wing, beds along the walls, more cells, a children's bathroom with a changing station. The walls were covered in drawings. They were not artwork from the building's later period. They were drawings made by the children who had been locked in the basement when the asylum was operating.
Alright.
Beds. There is windows though. That's a good sign.
It's what?
There is windows. Oh, there's loads of stuff down here.
Wait, this is the bathroom?
Look at the kids' drawings on the walls. This would have been when it was open. Wow.
Do you? So those are really kids drawing from the 1700s. I don't believe. I think like it should be gone by now or not, or I don't know. Does
So they've
painting stay
obviously
that long?
been stuck in here and they've been drawing all over the walls and everything.
Oh my god.
I mean, look at that. Proper kids asylum.
Oh my god.
It's huge down here.
Like
Isn't
we are
it?
talking about 300 years ago.
More cells.
If
like
you
that.
tell me 100 years ago, I can say alright. I can see how
quite creepy
we
down
can see
here.
the painting on the wall, but 300 years ago,
Right, should we
that's
get
a little bit too much.
spirit box?
Yeah.
Yeah, then.
The drawings were not what a viewer would expect from a children's hospital. Pictures of people holding guns, houses with blood coming
Yup.
down the walls, figures
Wait.
with axes, weapons drawn in detail
I
by
saw the weapons, I can see them, but the house,
hands
so those are the gunshots. Oh my
young
god.
enough that the proportions were childlike, but the subjects were not. Adam stood in front of one of the walls and stopped talking for a moment.
It's crazy.
So
Shows
those
that they
pictures
were
are
locked down,
terrifying,
yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. How the hell
Hello?
kids were drawing that? That's the bathroom, right?
Baby change.
Hey, you,
Must have
this
had
is
proper young ones
terrifying.
here.
I'm not gonna lie.
Really?
I don't even know how the hell they are still there, because maybe it's daytime.
Oh my
Like,
days.
these drawings are nuts.
Drawing people with guns.
That's a fly.
Look at all the weapons being drawn.
Oh my god.
There's some
Yeah.
messed up kids down here, you know.
Yeah.
Look at all the guns, axes, look.
Oh my
A house with blood coming down the walls.
Wait, there was something written on the wall.
Penises, obviously.
Wait, what? RNOKO dentro? What?
Penises, obviously.
Potere operaio. Like, I can read that because I live in Italy. That's why.
Wow. Some messed up kids down here.
Definitely.
The K2 meter and the device may or may not have been reading something supernatural in the upper rooms. The drawings in the basement do not require any equipment to be terrifying. They were made by children. They are still on the walls. In 2025, Urbex Hill drove deep into a forest.
Man, so those drawings survived for 300 years. I didn't know that.
At an undisclosed in 2023, an explorer
So
who
he
runs
gonna leave us blue balls.
the YouTube channel Forgotten Baltics walked into an abandoned
Yo.
6-flat apartment building in the center of Riga, Latvia. Most of the building had been ransacked, clutter scattered through the rooms, signs that homeless people had been using it for shelter, broken bottles on the floors. One apartment was different. The owner's belongings were still inside, untouched, as if someone had walked out and not come back. The explorer worked through that flat first. Then he went down to the basement, and the basement is where the entry's actual discovery is. The preserved flat had old furniture, shelves of books in Latvian, a small kitchen with cups from the Riga porcelain factory, and an early game console. It looked like the previous owner had left in a hurry. On the floor, the explorer noticed broken glass, scattered bottles, and a knife. He noted that drunk people might have had a fight there, but he could not see any blood. He moved on.
And here is a small storage.
So this place also has a light, or it's his flashlight? No, I think it's his flashlight. Man, this door looks clean though. I'm not gonna lie.
Wow,
An
it's
American
quite
flag?
well preserved apartment.
Wait, he didn't said some other country, or I'm going crazy. He didn't say something like Soviet.
Oh, it is an old prototype of an Xbox or PlayStation.
Yup. You had to insert where the red thing was, the game, and you can play
I
it.
guess someone is
I'm
coming
that old
here
to know it.
quite often.
So this is the basement. Maybe that's
Oh.
why it's all clean, because there's no dust.
Some beer, vodka,
Right.
and whiskey. Oh,
Glasses.
it's a glasses broken. And here is a glass. Well, probably drunk people had a fight here and someone got hurt. But where is the blood? It's very strange. One more beer,
And another vodka. Right?
whiskey, I guess.
Oh.
He went down through a heavy metal door that looked like the entrance to an old bomb shelter. The basement was darker, colder, and held more
Wait, so
locked
this is the
rooms than a
basement.
residential building should have needed. He noticed deep holes in the floor and could not figure out why they were there. He said someone had been searching for something.
One more metal door.
Maybe people came in to find like something to say, you know.
Oh,
The light is on.
look at these holes in the floor. They are quite deep.
What the hell?
So somebody was searching something,
Alright, but why would they dig a
or
hole
why are they
that
here?
big?
It's very strange.
Yeah, I agree.
Here is a metal door.
Then he stopped walking. On the floor beside one of the holes were bones. He bent down to look. He said on camera that he was not a doctor, but the bones looked human to him. They were too big for animals. He pointed at what he thought might be part of a leg or arm. He said it was broken.
I think if you fell in such hole, you can break a leg.
Oh, so it's pretty deep. It seemed like
Oh, what?
a couple of feet deep to me. Like 3-4 feet.
Well, I am not a doctor, but looks like human bones. What? These bones are too big for animals. This is also, I guess, a part of human's body. A broken one.
He found more bones a few feet away. He said maybe human remains had been found there. He said he did not know. He said it would be better if he got out faster. The closer of his video is the conclusion he could not commit
holes
to.
that
The
he
bones were
found.
on the basement floor of an apartment building in central Riga. The holes in the floor were deep enough to break a leg if a person fell into one. The flat upstairs had been left mid-life with a knife on the floor and broken glass that did not match the rest of the building's vandalism. The explorer left without testing the bones or identifying them. He did not call police on camera. He published the footage and let his audience decide. Latvian authorities, if they were notified, did not respond on the record. Whatever happened in that building, the basement...
Yo, look at that. That's like at least 10 feet. That's at least 10 feet. For sure you can break some if you fell into it. That's... yeah, it's not Soviet, it's Latvia.
still holds the evidence, and the bones are still on the floor where the next person who walks in will find them.